Hi, it's Carlos, PC747. Welcome to the channel. When people talk about becoming a pilot, the conversation usually sounds the same. They talk about the view from the cockpit, they talk about traveling the world, and they talk about the pride of wearing the uniform. And none of that is wrong, but there's a part of aviation that almost nobody talks about, especially at the beginning. Not in flight school, not in ground school, not during your first solo, and definitely not in the airline brochures. Aviation doesn't just test your skill. It tests your relationships, your body, your patience, and sometimes your family. This isn't a warning, and it's not bitterness. It's just the truth. The dream and what it leaves out. Most pilots don't stumble into aviation. They chase it. They sacrifice money, time, weekends, and sleep just to get into the cockpit. And when they finally do, the feeling is real. You feel the accomplishment. You feel proud. And you feel like all the effort was definitely worth it. But the dream version of aviation often stops right there. What it doesn't show you is what happens over time. Because aviation isn't something you do for a season. It's something that slowly shapes your life. And the cost doesn't arrive all at once. It accumulates quietly. Separation, the part nobody prepares you for. At first, the time away doesn't seem so bad. A few days here, a trip there, a hotel room, exotic places. You tell yourself it's temporary, or once I upgrade, it'll get better, or once the schedule improves, it'll settle down. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Birthdays get missed. Holidays get rescheduled. School events happen without you. And the hardest part isn't always being gone. It's being home, but being exhausted. Your body's back, but your energy just isn't. Your mind's still on a different time zone. You're present, but you're not fully available. Partners carry more than their share. They run households solo. They make decisions alone. Not because pilots don't care, but because the job doesn't pause for them. And that strain adds up. And for some families, it becomes too heavy. The silent pressure of constant evaluation. Most professions have reviews. Aviation has checks, recurrent training, simulator evaluations, line checks, medical exams, and they never stop. You're never fully done proving yourself. Even with thousands of hours, you're still one evaluation away from having to explain yourself, or even worse. It's a quiet pressure that lives in the background. You don't talk about it at dinner. You don't post about it online, but it is always there. The knowledge that one bad day, one off moment can follow you longer than it should. That pressure doesn't make pilots unsafe, but it does make the job heavier than most people realize. Fatigue. It's not the way people imagine it. When people hear pilot fatigue, they imagine someone falling asleep at the controls. That's not how it usually works. Real fatigue is more subtle. It's sleeping in a quiet hotel room, but never feeling rested. It's waking up unsure what day it is. It's eating on schedules that don't make sense. It's living slightly out of sync with the rest of the world. Fatigue dulls things, your patience, your motivation, your emotional bandwidth. You can still function, you can still fly safely, but life outside the cockpit starts to feel muted. And over years, not days, that matters. The cost nobody advertises. Here's the part that's hardest to explain. Aviation gives you a lot: purpose, structure, identity, pride, and praise. But it also asks for consistency in return. It asks you to be flexible when others aren't. It asks your family to adapt to your absence. It asks you to stay sharp while tired. And it asks you to perform under scrutiny again and again. And most of the time, you accept that trade-off willingly, because flying matters to you. But it's important to be honest about the price. Not everyone pays it the same way. Not everyone pays it forever, but no one pays nothing. This isn't meant to discourage anyone from flying. Aviation can be an incredible career. It can be meaningful, fulfilling, fun, even joyful. But going in with your eyes open matters. The hard truth isn't that aviation is dangerous. The hard truth is that loving it comes with costs nobody advertises. And the people who manage it best aren't the ones who ignore that reality. They're the ones who acknowledge it early. They communicate better. They plan better. They protect their health and relationships more intentionally. They don't pretend the job is something it isn't. Final thought. If you're already in aviation, this probably feels familiar. If you're thinking about it, this isn't a warning, it's just perspective. Flying doesn't test your skill. It tests how you balance your passion with life. A pastor once said this, and you don't have to go to church to acknowledge that it's true. Change is the process in life, and balance is the key. If you like this video, let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.